The glitch in the matrix. Intro script. Look around you. The textures of the world, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the very thoughts racing through your mind. Everything feels solid, real. But what if it's all an elaborate lie? What if the universe isn't made of atoms and stars, but of bits and bytes? In 2003, a philosopher named Nick Bostrom posed a question that would haunt scientists and billionaires alike. If a civilization became advanced enough to simulate its own history, how would we know if we weren't the ones living inside that simulation? Today, we aren't just asking what if. We're looking at the cracks in the code. From the strange limits of the speed of light to the pixelated fabric of space-time itself, the evidence is mounting. You are watching AU Minds, and today we are going to pull back the curtain on reality. Welcome to the simulation. The three possibilities. The Bostrom logic. To understand if we are in a simulation, we have to look at where humanity is headed. Oxford philosopher Nick Bostrom argues that at least one of these three statements must be true. 1. Civilizations usually go extinct before they reach a stage where they can create hyper-realistic simulations. If this is true, our future is dark. 2. Advanced civilizations reach that stage, but they simply have no interest in running simulations of their ancestors. They've moved beyond us. But then there is the third option, the one that changes everything. 3. If civilizations do reach that stage and do choose to run these programs, then they wouldn't just run one. They would run millions, even billions of them. Think about it. If there are billions of simulated worlds and only one real universe, what are the mathematical odds that you, sitting right there watching this video, are in the original one? Statistically, you are almost certainly a line of code. The hard proof. Hardware limits of the universe. If we are indeed inside a program, we should be able to find the hardware limits of the machine running us. And as it turns out, the universe has some very suspicious boundaries. First, consider the speed of light. Why is there a maximum speed for information in the vacuum of space? In a video game, the processor can only render frames so fast. Is the speed of light simply the processing speed of our reality, the universal frame rate? Then look closer. If you zoom into a digital image, you eventually see pixels. In our universe, if you zoom into matter, you eventually reach the Planck length. It is the smallest possible unit of distance. Below this scale, space and time as we know it simply cease to exist. Is the Planck length the pixel size of our simulation? Even more strange is the double-slit experiment in quantum mechanics. Particles behave differently when they are being observed. It's almost as if the universe only renders the details when a player is looking at them, exactly like how modern video games save processing power by only rendering what's on the screen. Glitches and the Mandela effect. But every system, no matter how advanced, has its bugs. We call them glitches in the matrix. Have you ever experienced déjà vu? That unsettling feeling that you've lived this exact moment before? Some theorists suggest these aren't just tricks of the mind, but the system reloading a save point after a minor error. Then there is the Mandela effect. Thousands of people across the globe sharing the exact same false memory. Why do so many remember a movie line that was never said, or a logo that never existed? Is it collective misremembering, or is the administrator changing the code in real time, leaving behind fragments of the old version? Even the very constants of our universe seem too perfect. If the force of gravity or the mass of an electron were different by even a fraction, stars wouldn't form and life wouldn't exist. Scientists call this fine-tuning, but in a simulation we call it optimization. The game was designed for us to exist. Conclusion. The red pill. So, if we are indeed living inside a machine, what does it mean for us? Does it make our love, our pain, or our achievements less real? Elon Musk once said that there is a 1 in billions chance that we are in base reality. But perhaps the answer doesn't matter. Whether we are made of biological cells or digital code, our experience remains the same. But there's one final thought to consider. If we are a simulation, who is watching the simulation? And more importantly, what happens when they decide to turn the power off? Maybe the gods we've been searching for are just programmers in another dimension. And maybe, just maybe, This video was programmed to make you question everything at this exact moment. The screen you're looking at might be the only window you have into the code. Choose wisely what you believe. Thank you for watching AU Minds. If you're still here, you've survived the glitch. For now.